up for Brian Hood!
Hey, what's up everybody? So, I'm sure like a lot of you guys, I have kids at home. I have 3 of them actually. And don't get me wrong, I love my kids, but the more I think about it, I just think that kids in general are just a bad investment. Because I looked it up, and kids, they cost anywhere from like $250,000 to $300,000 to raise them all the way to adulthood, right? And what do you get out of that investment? You spend the whole time like kissing their boo-boos and wiping their butts, and you know they're not gonna return the favor. It's just not gonna happen. The best you can hope for is they're gonna pay an angry Filipino woman to do it for them. And nobody wants their ass wiped angrily. It's just not good. And that's why I'm hoping that this like cavalier life that I've led, I've shaved off enough years to where I don't have to worry about that part. Or like at a bare minimum, they'll have invented ass-wiping robots. Like I don't know where Elon Musk is with that. Like put all that charters to space on hold and get me my ass-wiping robots. I want to be able to be like, hey Smeary, wipe me. Or at a bare minimum, get me a robot that will choke the life out of me the first time I shit my pants when I didn't mean to. Not that I ever intentionally shit my pants, now that I think about it. But speaking of that, I'm like not old like by any means, you know, I'm like 34 or whatever, I don't know, losing track. And which is not a big deal, but I was thinking about it, and I was like, I'm 34 and I never took the time to like learn an instrument. I never did, right? But I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what, it's not too late, I could pick something up, right? But now I have like the discernment of thinking about it, like really what I want to pick. And right away where my mind went is I was like, well, what instruments are sexy, right? So I was like, okay, so there's the guitar, right? And the saxophone. And that's what it dawned on me. Those are just the instruments that are most commonly associated with pelvic thrusting as you play them. So in theory, if you throw some pelvic thrusting in with pretty much any instrument, you can make that instrument sexy. So I mean, it's gonna be a hard sell for the tuba, right? Like you can give it a shot, but it's gonna be rough. And pretty much impossible for the stand-up bass, because it pretty much like eclipses the whole crotch area. But the more I thought about it, I was like, actually as a parent, that's another thing that you could think about, right? When you're picking an instrument for your kid, depending upon whether or not you would like for them to be able to play said instrument sexily. But if you're a parent like me, you'll be like, yeah, if you're not gonna wipe my ass, then you get to play the tuba. That's how that's gonna go. Good luck. Try and make that work. All right, so I'll leave you guys just kind of with a weird random thought. Have you guys ever been like kind of driving down the road and you'll see like in the rear view mirror and you'll be like, oh shit, that's a cop. That's definitely a cop. It's cool, you know, 10 and 2, go the speed limit, everything's fine. And then as it gets closer, you actually realize it's like a minivan or something and you're like, how dare you be a minivan? Are you kidding me right now? Freaking me out like that? And then you hear the screams from the trunk and you're like, you shut your mouth right now. I will pull this car over and I will slit your throat. I'm not joking. I feel like you guys were with me until that last part. All right, have a great night, everybody.
Brian Hood, everybody! Cactus T. Abrams will come to the stage now. Give it up for Jessica Watson!
I was at Target the other day, and I ran into my friend's boyfriend, and he's like, oh, hey. And I was like, oh, hey. He goes, what are you doing here? And I was like, I'm like over 30 and I'm a lady. It's like a Saturday afternoon. Like, I'm supposed to be here. Like, what are you doing here? I'll ask the questions. Because I just kind of feel like Target is a store like for women. Like, it's not for men. Like, we go there to buy bras, not to wear them. Like, not to explain myself, you know? Like, Target sells things like for men, but not like to men. Does that make sense? Because, like, I don't know a man who's like, yeah, no, I got my, like, recliner over here, and I have, like, a fridge for beer, and I just really want, like, a plaque on, like, a fake wood thing that says man cave in a Urbana font. That'd really tie it together. So I have trouble sleeping because I'm crazy, and I just buy everything that says it's going to help you sleep. So the other day I bought like a weighted blanket, and in the description it said that it's supposed to like make you feel like your parents love you. So I tried it out. I laid down and I put the weighted blanket on me, and it just like made me feel trapped. Like I just felt trapped, and I was like, I just feel trapped. Like, and so I was like, I feel like when I wake up, like I'm gonna still be married. It made me feel the same way. Except for like the blanket didn't quit its job 12 times, cheat on me, and then cry when I went to return it to Target. It's rude to ask people if they're poor, so you should just ask people if they know what gas costs, because poor people always know that. The guy who lives next door to me asks me out a lot, and I have to pretend that I don't eat. He's like, you want to go out for dinner? And I was like, no, I don't eat food. So, like, he's a super nice guy and stuff, but like, I can't date him because he doesn't live in a very good neighborhood. So I met the dentist, and he's like, you need to brush your teeth. And I was like, you need to brush my teeth. He wants my $25 or not. This will be my last joke. I saw a guy with a shirt that said the only hair that should be between your legs is this beard, and then there were arrows that pointed towards his face. And I thought that was a really ambitious shirt to make in a 3XL. Because he did not look like a picky eater.